Hey, Kevin Kaufman, Fred Weaver, kevinandfred.com. And I have a question for you today, Kevin.
Yeah.
I've been having this dialogue with a few people recently,
Okay.
and the question is, can you actually control your real estate outcomes or results? Like, some people say real estate's a math equation. Some people say, absolutely, if you do this, this, and this, you will absolutely find success. But I find that a lot of people are unable to get the results that they want in real estate.
Yeah.
So what can you control? What can't you control? What's the best way to look at that?
Well, let's be really honest here. Like, number one, you can't control it, but the people that aren't getting the results are also likely not doing the work. So,
okay.
Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
That's fair.
They might be putting in hours, but doing the work and learning and doing the appropriate things, those are different things, right?
Okay.
And so, no, you cannot control the results.
Okay.
Okay, so let's just be clear there. At least not over a certain period of time. You can't. However, what you can control are your activities. And your activities absolutely influence your results. And so people, I hear, and we've had these conversations with agents that we've coached and we've talked with, some have been on our team, etc., about, hey, I want to close this many deals. I want to make this much money. Mm-hmm. Okay, great. How are you going to do it? Well, I don't know. It's just going to happen. I'm going to work harder. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to get more listings this year.
Yeah.
Cool. How are you going to get more listings? And they can't figure out the activity. They never stop to bring it down to the activity level that would actually bring those listings or bring those additional buyers, right?
Okay.
So whether that's open houses or sphere of influence, handwritten notes, etc., so on and so forth. And so the only thing that we can control are our activities. I can control myself. You can control yourself.
Yes.
You absolutely cannot control any other outcome. We can only influence those outcomes by what we do every day. And we know in real estate that if we do certain things, there's a likely result that is attached to it.
Yep.
So if we do the things that are likely attached to the result that we're after, consistently, effectively over a period of time, we should get the results that we're looking for. Should. Keyword.
Yeah.
And if we're not getting the results, we probably need an outside party, like a third party, not ourselves, to validate or what's the word I'm looking for? Inspect what we're doing to make sure we're actually doing what we think we're doing.
Right.
Because a lot of us just convince ourselves, right? It's like when you're on a diet. Like you might convince yourself you're eating better, but you're really not.
That's
pouring
really
sugar.
Not a good example for me. I've
sugar
never been on a
your
diet.
Tea or whatever.
I've never been on a diet in my life.
And so it's
people
good
actually drink tea without sugar.
Yeah, imagine that. So you don't have to poison yourself. At any rate, so the thing is like if we don't have a third party coming in to like inspect what we're doing,
okay,
and like think we're doing all this work,
okay,
and we're not getting the results, it's best that we have like a coach or a mentor or a team leader or something like that come and look at what we're doing, and like it's somebody holding up a mirror for you.
So what I'm hearing is I can't absolutely say if I just make 10 calls I'm gonna sell one house. I can't go that far.
No.
But I can say that I'm more likely to get the results I'm looking for if I'll do the activity that leads to the result. If I'll actually get on the phone and make phone calls, that's more likely to lead to me closing houses than saying I want to close a house. Like, we got to break it down. Like, you can control your activities. You can't necessarily always control the results from those activities.
Or when those results are going to come.
Or when they're going to come. But over time, if you do enough activities, you can start actually predicting what your results will be.
Yeah.
Right? Now, that's over time. Like, a day's worth of activities is not enough prediction to be able to say how many houses you're going to close. But if you make enough calls, if you send enough text messages, if you email enough people, if you hold enough open houses, if you door knock enough times, if you hold enough client appreciation events, if you call your sphere and invite them out to a happy hour enough times, if you take them out to lunch a certain number of times, over time, those number of activities will start to show you that there is some predictable business opportunity in there if you do enough of the activities.
Yep, and we have enough proof to show that.
Activities.
Activities produce results.
I love it. See you next time.
Later.